Steven Spielberg's choice to move from stop-motion to CGI to bring Jurassic Park's dinosaurs to life had a seismic impact on cinema. Various directors circled the movie adaptation of Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park novel, including James Cameron. Spielberg eventually boarded and made one of the most beloved summer blockbusters of all time. Just about everything in Jurassic Park is perfectly judged, from the casting to John Williams' score and Spielberg's expert building of suspense when the dinosaurs break free. Not only did Jurassic Park spawn a major franchise, though none of the sequels lived up to the quality of the original, it also sparked a renewed interest in dinosaurs themselves. Just like he had done with sharks for Jaws or snakes in Raiders of the Lost Ark, Spielberg made terrifying monsters out of both the velociraptors and T-Rex, of which many exist in the Jurassic Park series. The dinosaurs that feature in the 1993 blockbuster were largely brought to life by animatronics created by Stan Winston, and while CGI was eventually used for the full-body shots, the original plan was to use elaborate stop-motion. Stop-motion is a painstaking process where objects or figures are photographed one frame at a time while being physically manipulated between shots. Classic movies like 1933's King Kong used this technique, as do animated movies such as The Nightmare Before Christmas. The inherent jerkiness of stop-motion and the time it takes to pull it off are two major reasons it all but disappeared from modern cinema. That said, there's an artistry and tactile quality that no other technique can recreate. Effects artist Phil Tippett, Mad God, pioneered a more advanced form called Go Motion, which introduced motion blur that made the animation look smoother to the eye. He first used this on 1980's Empire Strikes Back for far-away shots of the Tauntauns and planned to create the most sophisticated version of Go Motion for the original Jurassic Park. To this end, he made some animation tests, including a version of the raptors hunting Lex and Tim in the kitchen. Spielberg's Jurassic Park CGI decision changed the industry. Watch the video here. Tippett's stop-motion dinosaurs look incredibly impressive and had a real sense of weight to them. Unfortunately, Spielberg still wasn't totally convinced by Go Motion and was told by Ilm the dinosaurs could be brought to life via CG, so he approved some test footage of a T-Rex walking. Upon viewing it, Steven Spielberg decided CG was the way to go, but while Go Motion wasn't used, Tippett and his team stayed on to supervise the dinosaur movement for Ilm. While it might have seemed like a small choice at the time, audiences and filmmakers were so dazzled by Jurassic Park's CGI, not to mention the brief computer-generated shots from Terminator 2, that the industry soon went all in on it. Toy Story became the first fully computer-generated animated movie, and while movies in the 90s tended to merge traditional effects with CG, films like The Matrix, Spider-Man and The Mummy saw the technique gradually take over. It was a sliding doors moment for the industry, because if Tippett's Go Motion method had been used for Jurassic Park, which has a complicated timeline, it might have continued to be used and evolve in future movies. Still, stop motion hasn't entirely disappeared from cinema, and fans of this style got a treat in 2022 with the Phil Tippett-directed Mad God. This nightmarish horror epic was 30 years in the making, with the effects pioneer pouring a lifetime of experience into what was clearly a labor of love.